All right, my friend, welcome. I'm Dr. Anthony Balduzzi, founder here at the Fit Father Project. And in today's video, we're going to talk about some testosterone boosters. We're going to talk about some compounds that actually work and are research proven to increase testosterone safely and naturally, as well as some products out there, in particular herbs, that are actually not effective for increasing testosterone, despite being marketed like that. Because if you looked into this topic, then you'll know that this is pretty much one of the supplement industry's favorite topic. There's hundreds of different testosterone boosting supplements all over the market, and they're kind of selling the BS line that all these things actually work for increasing testosterone. And it's actually false. And what we did in this article and this video is dive into the actual research to show what works, what's safe, and we're breaking it down in this video, as well as calling out some of the herbs in particular that don't work for increasing testosterone but may have some other benefits. We'll cover all of that in this video, and definitely check out the article associated with this video where we deep dive into some of the research proven effective dosages, as well as places where you can get some of these compounds. So let's just dive straight on in. There are three compounds of categories, I should say, of compounds that increase testosterone, or at least touted to. The first one are vitamins and minerals. We'll cover a couple of those, in particular vitamin D3, zinc and magnesium, which are some research proven ones we'll get to in a second. The second compound are your herbs, and a lot of the testosterone supplements on the market are actually filled with a lot of these different kinds of herbs, and these are things like maca root, tribulus, Tongkat Ali, fenugreek. These are some herbs that are often in these testosterone formulas, which most of these do not actually have research showing that they increase testosterone. We'll get to those in a second. And finally, there are some actual hormones. So DHEA is a very common one that you can get over the counter, and then there's actual testosterone, whether you're getting that in injection form, through a pellet or a cream. There's lots of different ways that these are delivered, but these are by prescription, and this is the actual testosterone molecule itself. So naturally, it's gonna increase your levels by the very nature of being testosterone. But the lion's share of all this other stuff are more natural precursors and other things that you can do to increase your testosterone levels. So let's dive into the vitamins and minerals category first. The first research proven vitamin that actually helps increase testosterone levels is vitamin D3. And this is amazing because there's been more research on vitamin D3 over the past few years than pretty much any other vitamin. And we're learning so much about D3, in particular how good it is for your immune system, for bone health. And now we're actually learning that vitamin D3 can improve testosterone levels. And in men in particular who have lower vitamin D3 levels, and we have low vitamin D3 levels because one, we're not getting enough sunshine. Two, we live in places where are above that 37-degree latitude figure. So it's just at a point in the hemisphere where we actually can't synthesize enough vitamin D3 from the sun's rays. Or three, we're very stressed and we burn through vitamin D3 levels. There's a lot of research showing that the vast majority of people are deficient in D3. And when we raise our vitamin D3 levels through some natural supplementation, our testosterone levels can improve as well. So below with the article, I'll go into the exact dosages that are research backed, as well as the research showing that this works. Now, the next compound combination is some minerals, and that's zinc and magnesium in particular. And you might have seen some ZMA supplements. That stands for zinc magnesium aspartate. And this is a combination of zinc and magnesium. What the research shows is that men who are deficient, who take zinc and magnesium together, testosterone levels can go up. And this is great because a lot of guys do not get enough zinc and magnesium in their diets. One, because we get a lot of zinc loss through sweat. And zinc's not too hard to get. You can get it from a lot of shellfish, and certain kinds of meats have zinc. But magnesium is something that a lot of us don't get enough of in our diets. We just don't get enough magnesium. And it's another beneficial mineral that has a lot of benefits outside of increasing testosterone. It relaxes you, it can help decrease stress, release tight muscles, improve your artery function, and relax some tight, clogged up arteries. So magnesium can do that kind of stuff. And this is the kind of supplement that's great to take at night. And the research proven dosages and all the links to the research are below in the article associated with this video. So vitamin D3, zinc, magnesium are great, and creatine monohydrate is one of the most classic sports performance enhancing supplements that is actually safe and natural, is also shown to help improve testosterone levels in the research. And this is awesome, and on a lot of our Fit Father Project programs, we recommend that guys take 5 grams of creatine monohydrate in their post-exercise shakes because it helps increase exercise capacity, helps you get more sets, more reps done, actually directly increases muscle building and can indirectly increase testosterone levels. So that's really cool, also research proven. And the next research proven compound is actually DHEA, which is a hormone, and it's one of the precursors that our bodies can use to actually increase and create testosterone from DHEA as a precursor. And as we age, DHEA naturally decreases. So taking some supplemental DHEA can be a good strategy that has actually worked and shown to be relatively safe. And because this is a hormone, it's in a different category than these vitamins and minerals. It does carry more risks with it, but DHEA is relatively safe, and you can see the research below associated with this article. But DHEA is something that is research proven to help improve testosterone levels, especially as we get older in our 40s, 50s, and 60s. And lastly, there's actual testosterone, which again is medical prescription, whether it's from injections, whether it's from a pellet or a cream. This is the actual testosterone molecule. So when you take that, you're really getting testosterone, and that raises your levels. But do know, it's not that your body is increasing its own testosterone production naturally, it's that you're actually taking testosterone. This is hormone replacement therapy. This is where you get to a point in life where you work with your doctor, and you say, hey, you know, I've tried this stuff and I'd like to get my levels higher. They can prescribe you testosterone if your levels indicate it and if you have no health contraindications, and this will raise your testosterone levels. But the big caveats here, as life-changing as this can be, it does carry some risks, and it is a decision when you go down the rabbit hole of saying, I want to do testosterone replacement therapy. It's something that you do long-term. It's not like you take it for a little bit and then your levels are higher afterwards. In fact, they'll be lower because your body's going to stop producing its own natural testosterone if you're giving exogenous testosterone. Now, this is, depends on the dose. This is basically quote unquote steroids. There are a lot of different steroid compounds that athletes and bodybuilders may use, and the baseline one that makes up a lot of these stacks is testosterone. So really, this is steroids, but the dose makes the poison, I guess you could say. So a hormone replacement therapy dose is going to be a ton lower than something that a bodybuilder would take, but you still are on that spectrum of the fact that you're taking external testosterone. So just do know that and work with your doctor, and get actual advice for you. I'm not saying none of this is medical advice. Just some information on the survey of what kind of stuff's out there. For me personally, I prefer to work on doing some of the natural stuff with your sleep, with your diet, with the proper supplements before going down this route. Now, this is the big picture overview of some of the supplements that work. And before we get into some of the herbs that don't actually increase testosterone but do have some other benefits, it's a good side note to pause and talk about some of the lifestyle factors that help increase testosterone. One of the things that kills testosterone levels is stress. Stress and testosterone are like on a seesaw. As stress goes up, testosterone goes lower. There is not a faster way to tank your testosterone levels than just miss sleep and be chronically stressed. It's terrible. So if you're at a point where you could be sleeping better, that is going to give you the biggest bang for your buck, increasing that and finding ways to decrease the stress in your life and finding better ways to manage that stress is going to do more for your testosterone levels than the vast majority of stuff up here on this list. The next thing is regular heavy lifting. It does improve testosterone levels. And again, this is kind of the foundational stuff that's more important than actual supplements, which are supplemental by nature. And the next thing is having a diet that is good, has enough healthy fats in it, and cholesterol in particular. Cholesterol gets a bad rap, but a lot of guys don't realize that cholesterol is actually the backbone molecule through which our bodies create testosterone. Our bodies build testosterone from cholesterol, so it's good to get some healthy dietary sources of cholesterol into your meal plan. And the best place I tell guys to turn to is to get some whole eggs. Get the egg yolk, get a really high quality pasture raised egg, and have a couple of those per day. That is actually proven to increase testosterone levels, and it's actually, we've found out that actually having the egg yolks does not negatively impact your cholesterol levels. It actually raises your good HDL cholesterol, has some benefits on your immune system, and eggs have gotten villainized for a long time. Some good whole eggs can really help improve your levels. So that's the big picture here with some of the supplements, and again, all this is linked in the article below with all the links and the research and whatnot. Now we'll finally wrap this up with some of the herbs. The maca, the tribulus, the tonkatali, and fenugreek. I won't get into the nitty-gritty of each of these herbs, but these are very commonly touted as being testosterone boosters, and particularly this guy, tribulus terrestris. It's in all these testosterone boosting formulas, and what the research shows is it actually does not increase testosterone levels. It has some benefits on libido, and has some other benefits as a good herb, just like maca does, really good libido booster, but these don't actually increase testosterone levels. That being said, they do have benefits to sperm quality with fenugreek. Tomcat Ali has a big benefit on libido. So if you feel like you want to get a boost to your libido, these are all libido boosters, and they do have research that they work on that front, but do not take these expecting to have higher testosterone levels. So the compounds we reviewed up here do actually have the research. So I hope this helps. I think the big picture point of what I want to share here is that we need to really filter through the research and the hype. A lot of this stuff ends up getting hyped to increase testosterone levels, but it really does not. Stick to the fundamental stuff, the vitamin D3, the zinc, magnesium, the DHEA, and the creatine monohydrate. That's where you start, along with a diet, sleep, and proper weight training exercise. That's like the foundation of the plan. And if you want to work on your libido and do some of that stuff, cool. These herbs are there. They're research proven to be effective. And then finally, there is this option that's on the table, but that's something that requires, you talking to your doctor, getting medical supervision, and doing that properly, because that's a long-term choice, and it's not something you do casually. So I hope this helped. Check out the article below. We dive into all the dosages and stuff that we recommend, and we give you a sample stack that you might want to check out. And I hope you found this valuable. If you like this and you found this valuable, let us know, hit thumbs up, and hit subscribe to join our Fit Father Project YouTube channel. We publish new videos like this every single week on the best topics that men need to know to stay strong and healthy for their families. So we cover stuff like this on supplements, but we have deep dive guides on exercise, nutrition, motivation, all the stuff you need as a man to stay strong and healthy for your family, because we are the Fit Father Project. This is what we do. So thanks for stopping by, my friend. Check out the blog, check out this article, and we'll see you around the channel, and we'll talk to you soon.